Welcome back to the channel, squad. In today's video, I'm going to answer a question I've been getting a lot, and that question is, why is that moving back there? I haven't been back there and I didn't touch that. That's so spooky. Werewolf, is that you? Anyways, the question is, what editing software do I use? And you guys are going to be surprised by this. Normally when I'm filming YouTube videos, I'm using Final Cut on a Mac. However, I have a gaming PC as well, and I downloaded CapCut. I had the app and it was decent, and it's normal, it's average. Downloaded the desktop version, and holy smokes, that thing has more features than I thought it would. It's actually comparable to Final Cut. When I got into it, it feels similar. Like if you wanted a very close Final Cut clone that was free, CapCut is it. So I'm going to take you over to the computer and show you what you can kind of do with it. I'm still playing with it, but it feels really familiar to me. So I like that. Plus, they've got an app, so if you're on the road, you can do editing on your phone or on your computer. And if you're logged into the same account, in theory, on the cloud, it should back up on either one. That's kind of cool. Let's head to the computer and take a look. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content. All right, so here we are in CapCut. This is what it's going to look like in the video editing side of things. We kind of started a project already, and over here you can see our media. We'll just burn through all of our selections, our audio. So we've got music, a lot of this stuff. I've actually used some of this music on YouTube and did not get dinged for any type of copyright issue. So that was cool. We got all kinds of good stuff, sound effects, all the sound effects that I use. And then obviously you can do copyright checks and all that kind of stuff. So right away, right out of the gate, some really good stuff that we've got going on here. Text, the text stuff, you've got your default text, your effects that you can do, which are pretty freaking awesome. These are my favorites. These templates are game changers. I mean, this stuff's free in the software, so it's pretty powerful stuff too. And I mean, it looks good. I've been using it with my videos and stuff like that, and it is awesome. You can see what you got going on down here. There's a paid version, so there's a pro version and the basic version, but there's just so much to choose from with this stuff, and I gotta say, it's really nice. I mean, it's nice for a free software, so I'm not trying to sell you anything, just using this to mess around. And then you got the auto captions and stuff like that. And they've got a lot of AI integration, stuff like that, but I'll get into that later when I start using this software more. Stickers, they've got all their stickers you can add to videos. I kind of like some of these, like some of the animated stickers. You know, you can use those for like call outs, or if you want to point out a specific product or something going on. Like there's a lot of stuff you can do here. So that's really neat. All right, so next up we've got effects, and you can kind of just add these effects to your videos. Obviously for a gameplay video, I'm not really going to do something like this, but actually, you know what? You could use some of this kind of like retro-y looking stuff for like a really dope intro to one of your videos. And then obviously needs some work, but I see a lot of potential there. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Their glitches are pretty cool. Scanning's kind of cool. Let's see. But yeah, you could use this stuff for like an intro sequence shot or something like that. The transitions are on point, I gotta say. So for a lot of these advanced transitions, like the roll world and stuff like that, they call it a shake, whatever, it's the same difference. I had to buy, for Final Cut, I had to buy stuff like that, but here, it's free, so that's pretty cool. Really quick, so burn through, you got your filters, you can use all kinds of filters and stuff like that, but it doesn't, I mean, if you're on like a zombie apocalypse, that would look kind of dope. Adjustments, you can do adjustments, stuff like that, templates that you want to make. Let's go to actual footage here. We'll take a look at our footage, see what we can do with our footage. We can obviously adjust our volume, which we can also come over here and see our volume. For all volume, something to keep an eye on, stay between that 6 and 12 is actually a really good place to be if you can shoot for your content to be between -6 and -12. You're going to be right in the ballpark. It's going to sound great. People aren't going to have to turn the volume up. They're not going to turn the volume down. And just make sure that it maintains that same -6, -12 the whole way through the video. That way they're not adjusting the volume, because that is a great way to lose viewer retention. And losing viewer retention means losing views. So keep that in mind. Let's look and see what else we got going on here. Obviously speed, so you can speed ramp. You can just, you know, do all kinds of fun stuff with that, which is kind of advanced for it's free software. Animations, adjustment, so we can add LUTs if you want to do like a lookup table. So if you want to color grade your stuff, I haven't put any type of like, I don't know, I haven't messed around with that. So I will look into that and I'll do a more in-depth video, maybe working on something. But something else that you can do, so I sell hit markers. You can purchase the hit markers from my store. The link is in the description. So let's, we're going to zoom in on the timeline. So over here you can zoom in on your timeline and we can see where people are getting yeeted. So let's just go to the beginning, scrub through. So you got those shots going in. So let's say you want to do this on your phone. You can do it on your phone. We're going to drag it on top of the timeline, and you can just copy and paste. Copy. We can use our hotkeys, and then put them where we need them. So let's just see. So just follow that cadence too. And the nice thing is too with this, if you would adjust, come here, adjust this one first to where the hit hits, and you would copy that and paste it, they should all fall in the same place and you'd have to do very minimal adjustments. Obviously the shots land in back further, but you get the point. You can just kind of play with this. You can come scrub through the timeline, make sure your playhead's like right there. So that way all of your hit markers, you know which one you're adjusting. And it's going to look like that. And you can also scale the hit marker too, so it's not so big. So just like that, something really simple. It's really easy to do. Like I said, I'm selling these for like $5 to $1, something like that. You can buy the hit marker and use it as many times as you want. I don't care, as long as people are having a great time filming their airsoft gameplay content. That's all I care about, and just like helping other people make content is super fun to me. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I'm always learning, so if you have suggestions, like Mr. OT suggested stuff to me about some of the stuff that he does, and he actually impresses me with the editing software that he uses. He uses his phone. So your secret's out now, man. Sorry about that. But I mean, there you go. So really cool, and we could throw a sticker on here, some text maybe. Go to our templates, and we want to throw up a subscribe button. Let's come back here and just tell people to subscribe. So we'll drop that down in here, and we can go with our sound effects. We'll come over here, and we'll add our deep whoosh to that. We're going to slide back to about here. There we go. Look at that. So you got all of that potential right there, all your sound effects. And with transitions and with any type of sticker or text, whatever you're going to add, it's always good to pair it with some sort of sound effect that just adds an extra layer, an extra element to the video. I know sometimes I'm really lazy about it, but that just feels so nice. You know, it's better than just popping up. You can also do that with a transition too. You can just do that, you know, that whoosh transition. It feels really, really good. And yeah, so shorten that up a bit. Maybe look at a transition from this one to this one. So we'll cut that back a hair, and we'll go to a transition right here. Just throw a basic transition. So you kind of get the gist. You can really start playing with it. You could just go with a really basic gameplay video too, and just kind of focus on, you know, whatever. But that kind of stuff is awesome. I mean, this is really all that you would need for getting your gameplay footage from your GoPro or your run cam or whatever. This is all run cam footage, 1080p, 30 frames a second. Well, the timeline is 30 frames a second. The run cam was somewhere around 60 frames a second, but I digress. So yeah, this is realistically all you're going to need to film. Sorry I took up so much time, but I just kind of wanted to show this off. This is a great way to get started with creating your own footage. So there you go. Hope that helps. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing more editing tutorials and more editing videos as we go along. So stay tuned.